Steen here from Fat Loss Lifestyle, coming at you with my rose-tinted sunglasses. Man, they are so freaking cool. When you see through these babies, it just changes everything. It relaxes the stress on the eyes for a little bit too. But anyway, I got something really funny to tell you. I love laughing. Almost 50 years old now. I see the value. Word to the wise, if you wear rose-tinted sunglasses, you do not see the road lights at all. So be really careful if you do that. So at the age of 50 almost now, I see the value in laughing and being lighthearted to ease the stress of being super driven, trying to live your dreams and all that stuff. So I've been trying to sell my Chrysler 300 that my oldest daughter drives. A really sharp car. It's 2005, but it was really beat up. Trying to sell it because my youngest daughter needs a car, and quite frankly, I don't have the cash for a second car. So I'm going to sell. I was trying to sell the Chrysler 300 Hemi, so we could have a little bit of cash to buy two more economical cars, so my second daughter could have a car. I'm really excited about it, but it was fun experience yesterday. I put it on Craigslist, got 5 scammers, texts, everyone coming out of the woodwork, just freaks. You know how that goes on Craigslist. So I get this phone call, like the 7th guy that I thought was a scammer. It's a brother. He's like, hey, no offense, but man, it just sounded like Snoop Dogg, right? He's like, yo, I got 10 grand cash, man. I'm driving in from Indiana. I want to see your car. And so I'm thinking, okay, yeah. So after about 7 phone calls, he cancels the appointment for yesterday. So I'm thinking, this is some guy having fun. So he says, I'll call you. The bank didn't cash my check, blah, blah, blah. So the second day he says, I'll call you at noon. So very reluctantly, I bring my phone with me around noon. Sure as shit, I get a call from Shamir. That's his name. And so he says, I'm on my way. I'm pulling on the Grange. I'm driving down from Chicago, come from Indiana. Had to go up to the hood in Chicago, he says. And sure as shit, man, he pulls up at a local business establishment. I was getting a haircut. And he pulls up with 2 heavy-set gangster-looking guys that are very quiet, and this guy looks just like Snoop Dogg. Gets out, he weighs about 120 pounds, wire as hell, has got beads down to here, and they start scoping out my Chrysler 300 in the parking lot at my haircut place in Orland Park, Illinois. So they're checking the car out. It's beat up. They're picking it apart, and they're drilling me down. I was asking way too much. But anyway, they're negotiating, and a couple cops pull up and about 300 yards away, and they get real nervous. They're like, man, what's up with the cops, man? Do they always do that? And I'm like, well, I don't know, not really. And so they're getting all nervous, and they said, I thought they said, are you a personal trainer? I said, yeah. And they said, what? I said, yeah, I'm a trainer. They said, oh, shit, I asked you if you were a cop. I said, no, I'm not a cop. I said, a lot of people say I look like I'm in the Army or something because of my hair and my posture. But so they got really nervous. It took about an hour and a half to negotiate. They flip out all these hundreds, right? Start counting out 4, 5, 6 grand. They're like, hey, man, take 6 grand cash. I got it right here. And they said, count it. Go ahead and count it. And they had me pull over to AutoZone and put the diagnostics on it for free. And they were really legitimately checking this car out, and they knew exactly what they were talking about. So I knew that they knew about cars, but so I started counting out this money anyway. After about 2 hours in the parking lot, we come to agreement, and they want to get out. I said, can you give me a ride to my apartment? They're like, no, we got to get out of here fast. And they paid me to keep the plates on it and send them to me in the mail so that they could get out, get home quickly, and they wouldn't drop me off at my apartment. So it was just so odd. And they were nice guys. And they were telling me stories about how the guy inherited $1 million because his 2 kids got killed on Interstate 65 in Indiana. The list goes fucking on and on. Excuse my language. It was just a trip, man. So I cut the deal. I'm feeling good about it. I got to wait an hour in the parking lot for my daughter, oldest daughter, to drive in from her college course and pick me up. I set all her belongings on the step at AutoZone, and I walked down and get a burger, wait an hour so I don't have to wait out in the heat. It was actually hot yesterday. And I come back, and the manager of AutoZone comes out and says, man, dude, is this your stuff? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, you should have told me, man. We had 7 people walk in and ask if we were having a garage sale yesterday. And I laughed, and I said, sorry, man, I should have told you. So anyway, I cut the deal. My daughter picks me up, and I go and do some stuff for half a day. And I start thinking, I'm like, damn, is that $6,000 they gave me in $100 bills? Is that legit bills, or is that fake bills? And I start having some anxiety because I put it underneath my mattress at home. Not at my home. It's not at my home. It's somewhere else. Somebody else's home. my mama's home, and you don't know where my mama lives. So I'm thinking, you know what? The day before I'm getting my car washed, and the cashier holds up 100 and looks at it in the light, and I'm like, what are you guys looking for? You know, when you're checking for fake bills. And I kicked myself in the butt because the deal wasn't done. I'm thinking if someone wanted to scam people with fake hundreds, that would be the best way to do it. 6 or 7 grand in a fake $100 bills, and you try to get a guy off track in a private deal, and bam, there you go. It could be done easily. Not to give anybody any ideas, but I'm having an anxiety, man. So after half a day of being away, I rush home, pull out my $6,000, look at it, and I get a relief. I'm like, I see the things that cashier the day before told me to look for on real $100 bills. So anyway, just had a funny experience as hell. I swear to God, when these guys got out of the car, it was like, be cool. These guys rolled out of these with a car with rims on it. It was a Lexus. And I swear the music that was playing when they walked up to me was Electric Avenue, Can You Take It Higher? So that was my hilarious, funny, real story that happened yesterday. Hopefully you get a laugh out of it. Send it to a friend if you know someone that might get a laugh out of it. Sorry, no health and fitness stuff other than you do have the power to change. And if you really want a free, valuable 12-week e-course, go to fatlosslifestyle.com. And I swear, the next video, I got 400 videos online. You can check them out now, but the videos going forward are going to be about giving you the power that you do have the power to change and make the rest of your life the best of your life.